On this lesson, we are going to study addressing in IP networks, so we are going to finish this subsection of the syllabus. This is going to be mainly a theoretical lesson, however very important to understand. So as we know, the internet requires that all the IP addresses to be different in order to uniquely identify and locate each one. So how is this done? Because in the internet we have lots of IP addresses. Well, the IP addresses that we use on the internet are the called public IP addresses. And then on the other side, we have private IP addresses. Now, these private IP addresses are not transmitted over the internet. Normally at our homes, we have a private address and a public address. So the difference between the public and private addresses is that the private addresses is not transmitted over the internet, and they can be used and reused on different networks. And also, if we had this to be on the internet, there will be duplicate IP addresses. So this is the reason that we don't transmit private addresses on the internet. So in order to respect this uniqueness of the public IP addresses, there is an international organization that manages, and has all of the work of the IP addresses of the internet. This is the organization Internet Assigned Number Authority, with the acronym means IANA. You can check the page with the following link. So this organization does not provide IP addresses to users directly. What it does is it assigns blocks of free addresses to regional organizations called a RIR, or a regional internet register. So the regional internet register is very exclusive, since there are only 5 in the world. There are only 5 different regional internet registers in the world. What does a regional internet registry does? Well, given the block assigned, this free addresses block to this regional internet register by the INA, this RIR allocates smaller blocks of these free blocks. Normally we have a very big block, so we allocate the smaller blocks to internet service providers. Hence, the internet service providers are the ones that finally rent these specific IP addresses to the final users, that are commonly companies, universities, all the people and all the users that here need to use public IP addresses to access the internet. Very well, with this we end this brief lesson on addressing. As we can see, it is only a theoretical lesson with no practice involved, but it is very important to have this fundamentals solid.